it's Christy with Creating Through the Chaos. I am back with another video share. The last video I posted was a walkthrough of this Just Beachy Simple Stories album. The problem is I went a little overboard and made 2 albums. So this is our first 4 years of going to the beach, and this is the next 4 years. So this time we're going to walk through this one. To make both of them, I do believe I went through 2 packs of 12 by 12 and 3 packs of 6 by 8s. I told you, I got a little carried away. And then I also used Color Vibe. So this one here, we'll look at the spine first. This is a dangle from a Vicky Bouton collection. I just don't know which one. And it says Love on it. Okay. I just thought the colors went so well. Here it says Beach Getaway. And then I grabbed a tag from the collection, and it's 2020 through 2023. And these alphas are from Heidi Swap. Okay. The front here I decorated with the Big Bits ephemera. And I stitched it around the outside piece, the orange. And then I popped up a few of these items on foam to make them stand out more. Okay. We'll go inside here. And here on our front cover, I have this at the end of the other album. This one is different papers from the collection, and then there's a few pieces of cardstock from the Color Vibe collection. I really love how these turned out. It gives an idea of what the collection is instead of just one solid paper. And then here I have a couple of tags. And this one is just it's just a basic tag, and then I added this tag from the ephemera and added a brad to it. And then here, this is a die cut, and I don't remember who the die is through, but the stamp for this is from Elizabeth Craft Designs. I have several of these different type stamps that I love to use with her. This next page, this is from the 6x8 album, or 6x8 photo pad. And I cut it using a large tag die, and I believe it's from KS Crafts. I'm not certain though. I then in the center used a brad, and then I did the trim here at the bottom to finish it out. On the back side of this tag, I made a pocket, and in here is just another little tag that's part of the collection. It says Saltwater soothes the soul, relax and chill. Okay. Here I did 2x2 sheet protectors, and you can see I made a couple of pockets that are just sequins, and this was for 2020, so I did the year here. I did some rub-ons, and the rub-ons work amazing on the sheet protectors. This here is just a little paper clip that I made out of different pieces of ephemera, and then various pictures, like this is a rock we found on the beach, picture of the beach. This is chipboard. And then here, the next page, this is the back side. I just thought it was really cute. I made like the cutest little tag and pocket to go right here. And you can see, obviously you can see the sequins from the other side, and I closed that up with stitching. There's the photos of my daughter playing. I've got a tag here. This is popped up. The underside of this is actually looks almost exactly like this. It's a tree, but I wanted to pop it up. I wanted some dimension to it. So then here, this is Sun and Fun. This is from the chipboard collection. This is ephemera, and then we have So Good from the sticker sheet. And we do have this pull out. I added Brad to it, or not Brad, I can't think what they're called. And then I added a tag, and this is just Paradise. Okay, I just thought it was cute dangling from there. And then this is our favorite restaurant we go to every year. And on the back side, this is not our official beach photo, family beach photo that we take every year, but we did want to commemorate the fact that it was during COVID. So we wanted to take a photo with our masks on. Now, for a lot of people don't want to remember COVID. However, I like to say that COVID saved my marriage. And for me, it was a really important time in mine and my husband's life for us to come back together. So here on the other side, I have 2 black and white photos you can see. And so I decided to put them together because I just felt like it flowed better. We have a couple pieces of ephemera, and I popped up the beach flag on some foam. And then this is from the Color Vibe Alphas, and it just says Splash. And she's having so much fun. Here is a picture of my husband. He's being a little silly. He did actually have an accident at work where he lost part of his pinky. And so he wasn't able to go into the water this year. But we saw a lot of fun. Our daughter got to go. Here she is standing right at the water. And then I made a tag. And then I used this from the cut-aparts to make a little pocket. So this says, always take photos. This is from the tag cut-aparts. And then on the back, these are journal sheets from scrapbook.com. I love them. They come in the 3x4s, 2x2, and 4x6s. Landscape and portrait. They're amazing, great quality, and they make it so easy to just pop on the back of an item. So here in this next one, I absolutely love this photo of my husband and daughter. And what she's doing, she's running to him. And so I didn't want anything to take away from this photo. So all I did was I cut it into, I used Photoshop to make it into a 10x7. And then I cut it down the middle. Okay. Here is a picture of her enjoying the beach. Another one just sitting in the water. She's such a beach baby, just like her dad. Here we go. We've got some more photos. This, forget where I got the idea from. I think it may be Septeria on YouTube. This is actually a little paper clip. I use the sunglasses from the ephemera to stick on here. And here's a pocket. And this is them learning how to fly a kite. And here I used a piece of ephemera for the topper. And here she is flying a kite for the first time. And then we'll flip this over. And here's a picture of the 2 of us and her just splashing in the water. I love this one. This is actually, we're now in 2021, and this was the only year that we actually got a hotel room and stayed the night. Every other year, we've only ever done a beach trip or a day trip. So I love that I was able to get them at sunset together. I have, from when she was a baby till now, every year I have a photo of them, not always at the beach, sometimes, air shows or wherever, of them holding hands walking away from me, and I just love them. So here I used one of the 4x4 cut-aparts and backed it with some Color Vibe. This is from the chipboard, and then I just used my 2-inch hole punch to make this as a little pull out. And here are some additional photos at the beach. And then this is from Elizabeth Craft Designs. It's a stamp. And I did the edges with Tim Holtz Distress ink. I just don't remember the name of it. And then here, this was a piece of ephemera, and I don't remember what was in the center, but I didn't like how it went with the photos. So I put this yay in the middle and just kind of fussy cut out the white trim. Let's stick that back in there. Oh, wrong way. And so now this row of houses is from the Big Bits ephemera. And what I did is I just glued it down here at the bottom, and this photo of the beach kind of slides in. And I did glue the photo down so it doesn't fall out. But what it looks like, I want it to look like the beach was in the background of the houses. And then I just added a few tags here in the front or behind it. And I can do some journaling on it, or if I want to add some additional like 2x2s or something, I can there. This was a piece from the Big Bits ephemera that I added. This idea I got from an album class I took with Vicky Booten, and I just absolutely loved it that I had to do it here. So this is actually from the alphabet page that has all the different like 2x2 pictures, and I just use my circle punch and cut it out, and so I can use that as a page turner. So we'll open this up, and I took one 4x6 and cut it down the middle. So that's just the pictures at night, and then it opens like this. Okay, and we've got just various pictures. These are from the rub-ons. They actually turned out really well on this blue. And then I do have a tag here just for decoration. Okay. We'll go here. This is our family photo for 2021. And I don't know. I love taking these pictures and hanging them up on our wall. So now, this actually may be 22. So here we have my daughter stuck in the sand, and there's a pocket there, and there's another pocket here, and there's the two of them together. Okay. And then these flip up. She made a little sandcastle with one of those, those little cupcake toppers. That's what this is, the American flag. And then she took her little Barbie mermaids with her and stuck them on the sandcastle. And some additional photo of her playing in the sand. And so I love the way this page turned out. This is from one of the chipboard frames, and I backed it with the ocean paper and then used just blue, like teal sequins to make it look like water. Back here I have some rub-ons with the ocean water again. Put the fish here. So yeah, this is 2022. This is also a rub-on Getaway. This went great on the yellow. We'll open this up. And just various pictures. So this was our baby's first year at the beach. She was born in June of 22, and we went in July of 22. So she wasn't quite 2 months old yet when we first went. So we just kind of hung out in the shade, but we had a great time. Here are a 4x4 sheet protector, and this flips up for some journaling. And there was, I think this said like fun in the sun here or something, but I thought it would just look really cute with a photo. So this is the photo of one of the birds with her sandcastle. So as I did in the first album, I marked that it was our oldest first beach trip. And so now, since this is the baby's first beach trip, I added that here just with various alphas in my collection. This is from a die, I think from KS Crafts. I'm not for certain though. But I did like little film strip pictures of us at the beach. And this kid does not sleep, but we were at the beach not 10 minutes and she passed out. So I was soaking in the quiet. Stick that back in there if I can see. And when she was at this age, she would stick her tongue out at you if you stuck yours out at her. It was so funny. We did it all the time, especially my husband. And it's just funny seeing how she reacted to it. So here's a picture of our oldest playing in the sand. And on the back of this one, I just did some decorations. There's no photo on the back of it. I just wanted it because it was showing. I wanted her face to be seen in the front. So I wanted some decoration in the back here so it wasn't just plain. Right here, again, I believe these were Paige Evans alphas from one of her previous collections. This is from the Color Vibe alphas. I cut the top off of a few of the tags and just put those up with the photo. And so it says, then there were 4, 'cause now there's 4 of us. And then this one has my heart, guys. It looks literally like they're forming a heart. So I did the same thing I did in another photo where I printed it larger and then cut it in half. So I cut it right where their heads meet. And I just had to make sure I got this in here and made it a focal point in the album. So here on this next page, I just put love. And so this is both of the girls with their dad. Here, playing in the sand. And my husband loves to play in the sand. I'm just going to sit off to the side and watch y'all play. Y'all have fun. The beach is not my thing. So I put a tag up here, and this is part of the rub-ons and a brad. These photos can actually come out of these little pockets if I want them to. But I did make it so that the photos that were in here, we could see the person in the photo without taking it out. But I do have some rub-ons and some ephemera in here. This is chipboard. On the back side is just one of the 6x8 pages. It says making waves and catching rays. I love this one. It's so pretty. So here this says paradise. It was like tropical paradise on a cut apart. And for me, Galveston, Texas is not really a tropical paradise, but this is my paradise right here, my family. So I wanted to include the word paradise, and I figured it was perfect with the 3 of them because this is my paradise. On the back side, this is a photo of me with the girls. And then this was a large tag. I believe I may have done this with a scrapbook.com layered tags. I put some trim on the bottom. And this is all of the washi in the collection. So what I did is I just laid them out one by one. And then I ran it through my die machine and cut out the tag. And then on the back side of that, I love this paper. This was from the 6x8. But it came in the 12x12, 6x8, 4x6, and some of the ephemera pieces. I love all of the colors and the white palm tree. So this is 2023, sisters. So this was last year. We can flip all of these up, and there's going to be additional photos underneath. And then some room for some journaling. She had a blast playing in the sand. This was the year that we couldn't get in the water because it was infested with jellyfish. So I wanted to include these photos. These are not our official family I think this one is, maybe. but it's so hard getting a picture with a toddler. It was a lot easier when it was just 3 of us, and now that there's 4, and trying to get everyone wrangled and looking at the camera is really difficult. So here, this just flaps open. Love you to the beach and back. And this is a little tag that I cut apart because I wanted to include the alphas here. I just think they're so cute. And stick that back in there. Here is a photo. This is another one of those pockets. I think it was Septeria 19 that I think it was on her YouTube. But I'll link it. I'll find it and I'll link it below so that if you want to go take a look at it, you can. But here's a picture of the baby walking around, and this is just a paper clip. Okay. Made lots of paper clips for this collection. Here are the jellyfish. So we had some people next to us that were crazy in going in and grabbing the jellyfish out of the water, and they made like a little pond on the beach for them. So here it is. That's the only reason we knew there were jellyfish in the beginning, was because we were sitting right next to them. So I just did another one of these tags that says enjoy, so it just hangs off. And then on the back side is another Elizabeth Craft Design stamp for journaling and some rub-ons. Stick that back in there. So here, this is from the chipboard frames, or chipboard stickers. This is one of the tags, and it's actually 2 tags together. And so I didn't like the tag, the decoration that was on top of this. And so what I did is I took one from another, I cut it off, and then glued it on top of here. So it was more aesthetically pleasing for the location that it was at. Okay. So I can do some journaling there, and it just slides back in. This is a photo I take all the time, again, with them looking away. I just love it. I love taking this photo. I love seeing the progression of the kiddos and what they look like. And so here, this is Murdoch's, and we go here every year to get a picture frame. And that picture frame goes on the wall, and we put our family photo in it every single year. But Murdoch's is also the place that we like to hide out. Well, more so me. If I'm in the sun, I will last maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours at best. If I'm in the shade, I can last, 3-4 hours. So they can have more fun, and none of us are really that uncomfortable. I did not put a photo on the back just because I couldn't decide what to do. I may come back later and add something. I don't know. I'll stick that back in there. And then here's just a picture of the girls playing in the sand. And that is the end of our beach trips from 2016 to 2023. And that covers 2 children. The first one she was born in 2015 and went for the first time before her first birthday in 2016. And that is in this album. And then the second one went when she wasn't quite 2 months old in 2022. So I hope you guys love it. Let me know if you have any questions. This took me probably about 2.5 months to finish. Mainly because I was adding all of the photos, and you go through once and you have to go through again, and then you go through again, and you're editing, you're adding stuff, you're taking stuff away. But I'm really excited with the end results. I'm excited to be able to put this on the shelf and show it off to family and have the girls look at it when they're older. So I hope that you like it. Please click the like button, comment below. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm definitely going to work on posting more videos in the future. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks. Bye.